Hi everybody, I'm Vamsi, a certified Microsoft SharePoint specialist. I've been doing SharePoint training from last 4 years, SharePoint 2007 Development Administration, and I am doing from SharePoint 2010 Development Administration. I just would like to quickly discuss about validations inside SharePoint list. I just take a simple list, an employee list, which contains employee information. Say suppose your employee ID, name, designation, salary, date of joining, unique code. I have few columns here. I try to save it. It shows me you must specify a value for this required field because these are mandatory. Let me enter some value here. And a salary I just maintained some content. I say save. Still it shows me the value of this field is not a number. So by default, SharePoint list provides you certain validations. When you would like to have your own validations, for example, I would like to have a validation like when you would like to have a column with certain value to be entered only, or I would like to have some validation such as from date should be greater than to date. How do you handle such situations? Let me quickly take an example. Let me create a list here. I would actually take a column. Okay. My value text field. I need to a single line of text. So I would like to have a validation now. I should enter only value called my value text. How do you do this? You write a simple formula here. When you place this particular thing in your brace, it represents that the column's value. Okay, like this. My value text. You can write some message. The value must be my value text. I say okay. Now I try to enter some value here. Add new item. I say my first item here. Then I enter say Fancy. I save it. The value must be my value text. It doesn't take anything. Let me save it. It takes. This is how you do a column validation. For example, I would like to do validation among couple of columns. I have an example, from date and to date. I would like to say from date should be less than 2 days. I need to satisfy that condition. How do I do that? So this is between couple of columns. So when you have validation at single column, it is column level validation. When the validation formula involves more than one column, it is called as list level validation. Let me take an example for now, where how to do from date less than 2 days or 2 days greater than from date. Create a column, from date, choose my date and time. Okay. Again one more column, 2 days. Select my date and time. Please enter valid date. Okay. So now I need to do validation. Some date should be less than 2 days or 2 days should be less than greater than some date. How do I do that? I need to go for my list validations. List settings. Under my general settings, go to validation settings, then do here from date, add to formula, less than, to date, add to formula. Save. Now try adding some values here. Add new item. No, it doesn't show here. To date must be after from date. So let me change this now and say 20th of January. Save. This is how it works. This is how column validation works. From date should be greater than to date. The condition is satisfied. Sorry, the other way actually. So this date validation or the column validation, what are the validations are available for single line of text, then number, then date and time, choice, and currency. Few important things that you need to remember are, you can only compare column values to one another at a list level validation. You cannot compare columns from multiple values. There is only one formula available at the list level. So this is how you do validations inside my SharePoint list. Hope this session is useful. I'm Vamsi, SharePoint trainer at CVK Online Training, the global training partner for all IT technologies. Thank you.